Yo, what's up, my crypto legends? What is going on with the market? Looks like not much is going on, just a little bit of volatility. Let's analyze the situation, guys, because this pump is kind of getting exhausted that we're having, facing 16,900, not managing to reach $17,000. Is there going to be enough power to get that push to the upside in the coming hours? Let's analyze that situation, guys. We're still inside of this range. We had that drop to around about 16,600. We're having this leg here to the upside. I still believe so that this is an ABC correction from this move to the downside. However, is this a flat ABC? Are we getting exhausted right over here, not managing to get about above A? C correction doesn't always need to get above A. I strongly believe still that it might have a pump to the upside. I actually longed here at 16,600 range. Still in that long position. I did not take any profits. And, you know, I thinking that we might get that leg up, guys, because the market might give us a better opportunity for a short position. We've had some major volatility today, just a few hours ago. If we do take a look at the 15-minute chart, you know, this is a massive wick to the upside, to the downside here in just a matter of a few minutes. This is really strong resistance at this moment. It's a daily level. It's the daily level that was created here on the 20th and 21st of December, and it's getting massive resistance here on the daily. We can see we're getting that rejection. There's an untapped daily level here at 16,400. Can it be hit? I think it will be hit, but not just yet, guys. It is Friday. Markets are going to get boring during the weekend. It is what it is. Hopefully, we're going to have a small little pump on the S&P 500. Yeah, potentially all the way up, back up to the 3,900 points. You know, maybe this is possible. We created a swing failure here on the S&P 500 on the 4-hourly time frame. Now, let's analyze the situation with all of you here on Bitcoin and see what is the highest probability scenario in the next coming hours. I want to show you why this is heavy resistance. There is something good, of course. We're going to take a look at, fixed volume profile in this range and explain to you, this is the value area high from this trading zone that we have been creating here for the last 7 days. Since the 16th of December, today's the 23rd, so it's about 7 days here that we've been range trading inside of this zone. This is a big resistance zone, value area high, daily level, and it looks like that we cannot manage to push up. I'm going to show you when the price is going to give a clear signal that more downside is possible and these lows will be claimed, and also we are likely to go even lower. However, like I said, we're still in the range. I still believe that there is a little bit of more power here. It's just consolidating. It's been very boring. This is why I didn't do a live stream. I was waiting to actually have that major pump and say, hey, it happened. But overall, it's been extremely boring. And we're going to take a look at what are the major scenarios that could happen. All right, in just 1 second, we're going to take a look at this range. We're going to take a look at, what we need to break to go lower and what we need to break, to go higher to this range where I am going to be very bearish at this $17,300 range. If we do manage to get that pump, question is, are we going to manage? It's Friday. We're getting into the weekend. Weekends maybe slightly sideways and maybe to the downside. We're probably losing time and momentum. The timing right now is getting exhausted. If we're going to take much longer, the market might potentially drop. I do think there's still a little bit more time. We can take a look at that with Fibonacci, of course, Fibonacci time. Anyway, I'm going to go through the comment section. Make sure to destroy the like button, guys, if you wish, on your way in. Okay, we can go through that video that we talked about a couple of days ago, that potential projection. So far, smash that like button. So far it's been playing out, pretty nicely. We did get that leg down and then a push up. So, so far this did happen when we were trading at this zone. We got the push down yesterday. We got the push up yesterday night. We are losing power. We're not managing to claim these highs, even though I still think it can be claimed and have a movement to the upside. This will be the moment that I am going to be quite bearish, and it is likely to get a massive big hammer here, all right, bashing the price down. So let's go through the comment section, say hello to the community, and we can discuss, you know, the potential scenarios on Bitcoin. Robert Ortiz, yo, how are you doing, my man? Thanks for joining. Let's go, Crypto Legends. Go hard. Go hard, take it easy. Santa Rally, says David. I was actually hoping that we were going to get that Santa Rally. I'm going to explain this scenario on the S&P 500. You know, we could get kind of a small double bottom scenario on the S&P. This is what I want to go through right away. Okay, looking at the charts here. Small little kind of double bottom right over here. And maybe going to test here the point of control from 2 years ago again. So far, not looking too bad on the S&P. It is trying to get that leg up. We had a failed breakdown, okay, from this low over here of 3,800 points. This is looking at the E-mini, okay. SPX has about 20 points of difference, 15, 20 points approximately. This is looking at the ES. Which I do think, you know, we could have that small little rally to the upside, which is going to help Bitcoin to finally get that push up above $17,000. And I think, you know, between Saturday and Sunday, if we do manage to close today, Friday, a little bit bullish, then this is going to be pretty good. The weekend, I think we'll be going sideways if this were to happen. And this is going to be a very, very interesting zone, guys. You know, if this move were to happen in between today and tomorrow, we'll be doing a live, we'll be analyzing the situation and what I am waiting for here at this zone to actually get into that short position. So anyway, yeah, so far, like I said, I'm in that long position. I'm in a long position here, protected around about that $16,600 range. And yeah, I mean, this was the reason why I shorted this range, knowing that we were going to go down. I didn't take any profits of that short, got stopped out at break even. And jumped into this long level, hedging this long just in case we were going to go lower. And yeah, the reason why I longed here, guys, at 16,600, we were getting a little bit of choppy action, and you know, I was still, you know, looking for this scenario. And this is why I believe so that we are right now inside of ABC correction. Now, I want to note here that we are potentially still haven't finished this B wave. So there could be a possibility that we are going to go even to 16,600 or 16,550. So coming down to 16,600, 16,550, and that price action from yesterday actually hit 16,565 at the low. So it was in between that range that we talked about on that level. And of course, if I think we're going to get a bounce from this level, yeah, I'm going to long it, okay? We're going to long that level. You know, what I talk on my videos is also what I trade, right? I'm not going to talk about something and then not trade it, of course. So yeah, let's see if there's going to be enough power, guys. You know, I believe so. It's still a few hours for the stock market to close. And I think, you know, I was in that short yesterday. I had a few short positions here on Prime XBT. You know, I did take most of the profits down here. I do still have a position open just in case we do go lower. But I think we're going to have that leg up. We're going to have that leg up here on the S&P 500 to claim this level again. Claim this level again, and that is going to help Bitcoin. You know, as soon as the S&P 500 claims this massive resistance again and probably tries to break it, and I think it's going to be a failed breakout by next week. But come on, it's Christmas. There's, you know, bank holidays. I think the stock market is not going to do much, basically. But overall, that Christmas rally, if that Christmas rally is going to happen, it needs to happen today in the next coming hours. Christmas is Sunday, so if that small little rally is going to happen, right, of 50 points, you know, 60 points, it needs to be today in the coming hours. And that is what is going to help Bitcoin to finally get it above this range, get that liquidity grab from, you know, these early shorters that think that, you know, we are likely to come all the way down here. And you know, basically with this was a kind of a trap. Come here, you know, a little bit of volatility. This volatility is really good because this volatility is only indicating that move is going to be decided very, very soon, okay? You get this massive volatility up and down to get, you know, that liquidity, those, you know, high leverage short and long positions, and then you're going to make the move. So I do believe so that move will happen today. We either break down below this low or above this high over here. Of course, everything is indicating that it's likelier to actually get above $17,050 range, okay, this high over here. So yeah, not much to say. I mean, in that small, swing trade scenario, it was more of a day trade, but yeah, it's turning into a swing trade as the price is just going sideways. There's a lot of scalping here to do in this range, but we can discuss some scalping scenarios as well if you wish. Death cross is very risky going long. Death cross is a very, very lagging indicator. It's risky to go long if you do not know how to have good risk management. Not having good risk management is risky, right? So, you can long short, whatever kind of market if you have good risk management. We've had this move up. Hey, I'm protected with my long. It's not risky. I have a free long position here. Free long position at this moment. So, as soon as you have that momentum to the upside, you don't want to instantly, put your stop loss at this, because you probably would have got stopped out with this move. If this price action has the move to the upside, finally getting above 17,100 range, then yeah, you got stopped out from that long position. It's all about being a little bit patient and not Anyway, let's go through the comment section. Death cross is very risky going long. Death cross is a lagging indicator. Death cross on the 4 hourly, yeah. In your analysis the other day, that spike liquidated everyone. Do you think this new zone could be the bottom, or do you think downside? There's nothing that has changed my belief that we are going to get above this high before going lower. The only thing is that, yeah, we should be pushing very, very soon in the next coming hours. There is still time here. There is still time, but we cannot just dance around here for a long time, because this is likely going to get exhausted, and this will be a flat ABC correction. It would be nice to get that liquidity grab, have a little bit of a leg up, and then we'll be looking for shorts, guys. This is the shorting level. This is the shorting level, all right? This is, you could short there for that ABC correction, of course, like I mentioned yesterday. But the best shorting level here for a swing trade is round this area, guys. It's round this area, getting above this high over here. Then it's going to be looking very, very interesting for a short, because that is a big, big level of resistance. Like I showed you, it's the value area high from this trading zone. It is also a big resistance zone that has been tapped many times, respected as support. What else can I say? I mean, it just makes sense. ABC correction can even reach the first wave. I got some people saying ABC correction can only hit the fourth wave level. No, this is incorrect. It can even go to the first wave, the C correction. But it can also finish, below B. It's also very, very possible. Looking at Elliott Wave theory. So yeah, I mean, it's a very, very tricky zone. But overall, I'll be happy to short if we get that pump. Just imagine a lot of people will be bullish. If we do get that movement up here, bang, bang, getting to 17.2, 17.3. We're going to get all those people, hey, Bitcoin pumping, this is bullish, this is that. And no, we're going to start facing a resistance level. And the likelihood of Bitcoin getting rejected at this zone is going to be very, very highly probable. The moment we do manage to break, I will be bullish, looking to claim this high over here and even go higher, guys, if we manage to get above this little spike over here, which is at 17,500. We could hit that level and get rejected or a swing failure, and that is going to be extremely bearish if we do have this kind of price action here in the next coming days. If we manage to get up there, right? I'm not saying, it's 100% that we're going to go up there, but if we do go up there and we make this kind of price action, wow, this is going to be a very, very, very good high probability short scenario to come all the way down to claim this low over here. You have a massive, really nice swing trade right over here. If we were to come up here to that 17.4, 17.5, getting that volatility and that failed movement up, that is the moment I'm going to be extremely short, guys. For the moment, like I said, I am long from here. Short term, I can short, like I explained on yesterday's live stream. But overall, I'm looking for that movement up, liquidity grab above this high, which does make sense inside of that ABC correction. Reason why I will be bullish if the price manages to close a strong 1 hourly candle, that would be enough for me above this high and above the value area high from this trading zone the last 50 days. This major resistance zone, value area high, and we do manage to close a nice 1 hourly candle above also 618 fib level, right? We'll be hitting 618 exactly at that zone. So it's going to be very, very interesting if we do, if we do get that leg up and we start hitting this zone and get this choppy action. It's just going to be extremely bearish. You're hitting the 618 from the drop. You're not managing to get above the value area high from the zone. This has been a very strong resistance zone, and it just makes sense that this has just been an ABC correction. This ABC correction, if we do take a look at that potential wave expansion, taking a look at Elliott Wave, Fibonacci extension from here, that 1-to-1 is round about the 17,368. Note that in an ABC correction, this is the tricky part. The C can be lower than B, but it can also be much longer than the A correction, right? When you take a look at Elliott Wave theory, that that C correction, that C correction can be much larger than the A correction, right? You can, from B to C can be much more than from 5 to A, meaning that 1.27 as an expansion is also very, very possible, right? So I would be aiming in between 1 and 1.27 for a potential expand, very, very expand C level. And if this does happen, I won't be bullish, depending on what kind of price action we do create at this zone. If we do manage to get finally that move up, it's going to be very, very bearish for me, guys. Very, very bearish. I will be risking some of my capital with very good risk management to get into a short level right there. Of course, price action is just probably going to be boring, guys. It's Friday. We're entering the weekend. It's Christmas. So, yeah, I probably won't be doing much because there probably not much is going to go on. But like I said, if we do get suddenly pump, I'm not going to short instantly. I want to see a reaction. I want to see a little correction. The price is very unlikely to do this and this. It is possible, but I will be patient anyway. I want to see I want to see the price action trying to fight to get above 17.3, 17.4. Trying, bang, trying to get above that level. If it does fail, this is just going to give us high probability in for a short position. Like I explained before, these are the swing trade scenarios that I'm looking for in the next coming days. There's going to be the 618 from this drop. That range, 50% and 618. It's the value area high, a level that has been respected to perfection in December here. The 1st of December, the 5th, the 9th. We even got a bit of support here at this range. We were looking for a bounce here for a short before the breakdown. We broke down instantly, guys, when we were analyzing that scenario here. And of course, if I am looking at this being 5 wave counts, and if this pump does manage, which I think is very unlikely, it is unlikely, of course, it's unlikely, this might end up here, guys. It is a probability, it's a possibility, but guess what? If this move does go down from this level, I will not lose capital. I will not lose capital if this suddenly comes down here and finishes as a flat ABC. If we do manage to pump up like this, and consolidate at this level, guys, yeah, not much I can say more. You know, this is likely going to be that very nice level for that shorting opportunity, because the fifth wave here from this movement down is going to be claimed and even broken likely. Yeah, there's not much more I can say here about Bitcoin. I would be surprised if price suddenly starts pumping, Christmas rally, whatever, and starts breaking through this major zone value area high and above the second, second wave, it's going to be bullish, guys. This will change the entire structure. This will change the entire structure. We'll be claiming this high, which is at 18,400. I mean, this is getting extremely bullish at this moment, but like I said, this is a scenario that I don't think is going to happen. But all depending on how we react at the 17.3, if we were to get up there, this is going to be a decision point to heavily short. If we do get exhausted, if we start breaking here and we don't get exhaustion and we have very high volume, massive millions of buying pressure hitting the 17.3, 17.4K and breaking 17.5, this is likely going to be bullish. Any type of correction here is just gonna have continuation to claim this high at 18.3, 18.4K. Of course, this is the unlikely scenario. This is. But who knows? Anything could happen at the end of the day. We're just analyzing the highest probability scenarios and risking some of our capital to make some gains with good risk management. So, hello and Merry Christmas, Thor Arne. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Let's take a look here at the comment section. Got quite a few. You're late, Andy. I'm always late. I'm Spanish. Sorry. Andy, in an ABC must be at least 0.618 of A. In an ABC, it must be at least 0.06 from A. No, it does not. So, Andy, in an ABC, C must be at least at 618 from A. 618 from A? What do you mean? So in an ABC, C must be at least at the 0.618 from A. No, I mean, we can have a flat ABC as well. You mean C from A needs to pump 61% more than A? This is not correct. We can have a flat ABC as well. I know very much Elliott Wave theory. I've studied very much Elliott Wave theory to the T. And ABCs can be very, 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 very complex. Okay, ABC doesn't always need to get above A. Okay, it doesn't. It's called a flat ABC. I can show you right now with this book over here. We can take a look at Elliott Wave theory. I mean, this is the Bible of technical analysis. I mean, this was the first book that I read back in 2017, and it's very, very. It's basically the Bible of technical analysis, and it's got it's from 1986, I think. It's almost got 40 years, but it's curious about Elliott Wave theory here because. Yeah, you can basically have a flat ABC. Let's see if you can see it. Right over there. Can you see that? So A, B, C doesn't manage to get above A right there. And this is in Spanish. But it's called a flat ABC. And anyway, just something that I wanted to point out there. So it doesn't have to, if that is what you mean, it needs to be at 618 from A. Hey Andy, Ethereum TA please, Merry Christmas. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Why not here for Game Gab? Pac-Man, thanks for joining the super chat, my man. Thanks for joining. Odin, Merry Christmas, all and you for you, Andy. Odin, Merry Christmas to you too. Chainlink is up 150%. Oh wow, says Bernie. No, it's not. I know it's not. Yeah, we can take a look at Ethereum right away. GameGab, I've got Ethereum right over here on the second chart. We can analyze this. We talked about this yesterday. We also talked about this yesterday. This being a good short position. And this being a good take profit if you were shorting, because there's massive big cluster right there. This was mentioned exactly on the live stream on Ethereum. If you're shorting here, this is a good take profit zone. Look at the cluster that we do have there of candlesticks of resistance. Bang, movement up. And what I mentioned also, it's even better on... it's even better if we do get, you know, this is very much like an ABC as well, right? This being the... God damn it. Right there, and this is in the ABC correction. A little bit of more volatility. I think, you know, this is going to be a great Ethereum short level, but I'm not trading Ethereum. I'm waiting to see what Bitcoin does. But yeah, overall, yeah, this should be a really nice zone to short Ethereum. But I'm waiting for Bitcoin. I'm waiting for Bitcoin, waiting for stock market. Very much aware of the stock market pumping back up to 3,900. Very much. I've only got a small position open here. I took profits on this short yesterday because I was very much aware of this double bottom of this 3,800 points, which is also very strong support on the ES. Well, that's another thing apart. We can analyze. I don't want to analyze too much different charts, but we do Ethereum. Like I said, Ethereum, depending on what Bitcoin does, I am waiting for Ethereum to kind of, you know, Ethereum has a massive drop here with high volume. Same scenario. If Bitcoin manages to get that move up to 17.2, 17.4K, of course, Ethereum will get a nice move here to 1,250, 1,260. And that is going to be a very interesting zone. This is the moment, you know, that I'm going to be like, wow, this is very, very nice to short. Same thing. I think Ethereum obviously is following Bitcoin. I'm just focusing on Bitcoin, guys. I don't want to lose control here by analyzing Ethereum, but I think Ethereum can pump above the highs because I'm expecting that on Bitcoin. But overall, I'm looking for these lows to be claimed. I mean, this is the scenario right now at what I think. You know, we either start moving down in the next coming days, or we have one more leg up and then coming down, and this is going to be the range that I'll be paying close attention. We are unlikely to get above this level over here on Ethereum if we do get that pump up, which is going to be a beautiful short position. And we'll analyze that situation, right? If we're entering a short, we're protecting position at a major resistance zone, because this is a huge resistance right now on Ethereum. It's a daily level that has been respected as support and resistance. We've got big volume to the downside, breaking this uptrend structure. So if we have that leg up, guys, it's just very likely going to have a collapse. Now, obviously, if we're short from this range, you want to take profits at this support. You want to protect your position with your stop loss, because you know, just in case you get a fat bounce, if you get stopped out at break even and you fail to break this high, there will be time to enter another short. So we want to try and be ahead of the market with their movements by protecting our positions. So anyway, I got someone here asking, Merry Christmas, Ella. Ella was asking, what book is this? This is a classic John J. Murphy. It's in Spanish, but it's technical analysis from John Murphy. This is the Bible of technical analysis. You got all sorts here. You got Elliott Wave theory. You got Fibonacci. There's no harmonics on here, but there's you know, there's many things of technical analysis in that book, which is very, very useful. So yeah, John Murphy. It's about $50 or something like that. It's not that expensive for what it is. Merry Christmas, Emre. How are you doing? Smack that like, says Gordon. Thank you. Andy's book was written by... Bernie, it was not. It was not. It was written by John Murphy. John J. Murphy. So, name of the book, please. Yeah, there you go. It's John J. Murphy, Technical Analysis. Very, very useful book. It's... Right, let's take a look. Andy, are you still in your S&P 500 shorts? Shyam, yes, I am. I closed most of the positions. I closed about 66% of that position down here because I did ask the community, but this 3,800 points was a strong support level where we could get a bounce, here. And, we basically had that wick here also from this low. So, yeah, I mean, this is the thing. When you have that wick, this is a failed breakdown. You need to decide. I'm thinking, hey, this could double bottom, swing failure. We could have another bounce to test my entry point. So I closed 66% of that position. I had three positions open. I closed 2 of them. I had 5 contracts each, and it's pumping right now. I just left one open just in case we were to roll down. But this one's fine. I'm just going to leave this one at break even. Stop loss is at break even. And it's pumping. So I think, 3,900 points can be tested here on the S&P. Same for Bitcoin. If it hasn't been highly correlated in the immediate short term because, Bitcoin's just not been doing much while the S&P 500 has been, pumping 50 points, dumping 70 points. And that is a lot on the S&P. And Bitcoin hasn't been doing much. But obviously it will help if we do get the S&P 500 pumping back to 3,900 before the stock market closes. It's going to help Bitcoin to get that leg up above 17,000, 17,100, which I think is on the way. It is on the way. It's just been boring, a little bit of volatility. I'm still sticking to this prediction, guys. I'm still sticking to this. Whatever happens, position is protected, and I'm not listening to anybody. It's just a bunch of noise. When I jump to the Telegram group, it's just absolutely crazy. My Telegram group is just absolutely nuts. It's going to pump because of this. It's going to dump because of that. It's going to this and that and the other. It's just like, just a bunch of noise. Just a bunch of noise. You get into the long, protect your long. Then it can do whatever it wants. If your analysis does look pretty good, then then people will say, hey, why did it pump? What happened? Just it's just technical analysis, I guess. So anyway, Joseph, thank you for joining the live stream. I got Joseph saying he was Christmas shopping and he wasn't going to join the live stream, and he has in the end. I think he must be bored with his Christmas shopping. Thank you for joining, my man. I can see Mark Dutch here around, Pac-Man as well. Thank you guys for joining. I got the audiobook on Audible. I'm not sure this being an audiobook. Oh, is that another book you're talking about? Yeah, but it's better to have the charts on the to understand. I'm not sure how many technical analysis books you can listen to. I mean, if you're actually drawing it on a piece of paper, but it's always good to see the actual charts on the book. How much leverage do you use? Says Wraith. Well, it depends. It depends. If I do see volatility, it might be a 20x. If I don't see much volatility, it might be a 60x. But I think I used 100x once or twice in my trading career. It's usually in between 20x and 80x maybe if I'm going to be really aggressive. But I don't usually use 80x. 60x, for these scalping scenarios. But yeah. Same book by John Murphy. Nice. It might be good. It might be good. Link pump. Stop it, you guys. Link is not pumping. Come on. Let's take a look. Yeah. People taking the piss because, they know that my biggest bag in my portfolio is Chainlink. And they're taking the piss. Chainlink hasn't pumped, you guys. Come on. Andy, I've opened some longs. I hope you've opened some longs with good risk management and try to get into the lowest price possible here for that potential bounce from this range and not entering some longs. I could see some cheeky longs yesterday on the Telegram group. I saw someone, I can't remember what his name was, and if I do, it doesn't matter, but I was sharing the long scenario on the Telegram here. You know, I entered the long in the end because it's very much what I talked about on the video and what I was expecting. And, you know, we'll get some people entering into 100x longs at 16,700 range just after the pump. And I'm saying, oh my goodness, you haven't been paying attention of risk management, and, you know, you're just doing whatever you want to do. If you do that kind of trading and get absolutely burnt in no time. So anyway, there is a something that is bad in the trading community and trading groups, which is sharing massive leverage and massive high percentages of profits. Nobody likes to share their losses, right? There is one or two once in a while, but most of the people, hey, look at my, you know, 100x long, you know, 80x short, whatever, these profits, these percentages, you know. Yeah, this is not right. This is not good. This is not good. I don't like sharing, you know, even though I'm in profit, you know, but I just want to, the reason why I share the percentages and the trades that I'm in is because just to show the community that if I talk about something and I'm looking, you know, for a bounce at 16,600 range, for example, you know, I'm going to enter that long and I'm going to share it. I'm going to show you, you know, I have entered the long. It's not to brag or anything like that. It's just to demonstrate that I am in the long. Anyway, I love you too, Killer Boy. It's probably JJ with his insane 100x longs. It's probably JJ. Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, mana and sand pumping, says Sashin. Is mana pumping? Pac-Man, thanks for joining. Killer Boy. Take a look at Rune. Let's take a look at Rune. Why not? Shall we take a look at Rune? Let's try and avoid Rune pumping. Yeah, it must be in the very, very low time frames. Oh, right. Take a look at Rune. Okay, Rune is not the one that is pumping. I can see in the community, in the comment section. Rune is it's facing a lot of resistance at this moment. I just absolutely love this round formation, guys. This is just a clear signal that, you know, we're very near the bottom, and very near means in the next coming months, maybe, right? This might actually do something like this still. You know, it might have a massive pump, then come back down. But this is a nice, these are the signals, right, that the cycle is over and we're just going to enter a massive multi-month boring kind of price action in the next coming months. But that is a bottom signal, guys. That is a bottom signal. Selling pressures, it will get exhausted, and that is when we want to get excited for the next cycle, guys. No matter how many years it takes. I think Rune is a pretty nice project. Any scalping scenarios here or day trades? Wow. Yeah, Rune. I mean, this zone was an epic short, and I think it's still potentially gonna be a good shorting range. Reason why? First of all, going to the basics, this is a very important zone that has been respected as support. It's been respected as resistance. Got an epic move down here with high volume. We're hitting, I would blindly guess, the 618 zone from this drop. 61865. Wow, clear level of a fake out double top. When you create this kind of price action, guys, in the short term, looking at Rune on the 2 hourly, this is not a successful breakout. When you create double, triple, 4 tops after breaking a resistance zone, facing all of this, you got massive volume on this move down. You're just in a relief rally with very low volume. When you create this kind of price action, it's a clear signal, because if you're going to successfully break out from a big resistance, you want to see a bang. You want to see it break it out with high volume. You want to see a massive green candle breaking out of a major zone. You don't want to see it making this kind of price action. If you make this kind of price action above such a strong level at the 618, and you're creating that choppy action, it's just a clear sign that this is going to fall. Now, what has happened right over here on Rune, and we can talk about high probability scenarios, is yes, we have broken this structure. I'm probably going to look for a short position here on Rune. Yeah, I mean, also high volume. You can see the break of structure here, right? Bang, that is a clear break of structure, higher low. And this is just a bounce. We're going to start facing again that same resistance on Rune. And it does look pretty good for a short attempt, hitting the 618 right now from this drop. And I just want to take a look at volume profile here on the daily. Zoom out. It's probably, no, yeah, it's not. Volume profile is not going to show me much here. Let me just zoom in here on the daily, 1 second, 4 hourly, and analyze the situation on Rune. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't count this price action because it's well above the zone. I would count it from here below the zone. Yeah, this is very interesting zone. Blindly guess this is value area low, value area high. Yeah, big resistance. I think the Rune is likely to get a rejection here. Hitting the 618 from that drop, breaking structure. I might even short Rune myself, because you could be aiming down at least to claim the lows here and actually break down and start coming close again to this $1.10 range. This is a clear scenario here on Rune to move to the downside. And what else can we take a look here from Rune? Yeah, I wouldn't say this is a breakout from a descending channel. Yeah, if it does consolidate here in the next coming hours, this is not a breakout. Of course, we've got the lower lows here getting respected. This one, I think this is a clear rejection point on Rune. It's just gonna fail miserably. Anyway, of course, I would accept a stop loss, not use too much. I don't think these highs will be claimed on Rune. Yeah, not much to say on Rune anyway. It's interesting zone here where we're at right now. Obviously, I'm not an altcoin. Andy Peseta USDT, please, says Bernie. Humpty Dumpty, Dave, Seb, Dava. Late night stream. Yes, Dava. Yes, sir. I got here a few of my moderators. Dava, Seb, Pac-Man. We got Mark Dutch here. He was somewhere. He was around. Anyway, guys, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the live stream. Are we going to see that pump once for all for Bitcoin? Or will we dump? Let me ask the community. I'm going to start a poll here. Will Bitcoin pump in the coming hours, guys? What do you think? Let me know right away. Will Bitcoin pump in the coming hours? Let me know in the poll. Possible short Ocean, mate. We can take a look at Ocean as well. BTC following S&P 500. We might hit 17.3k today. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. I am looking for the S&P to come even as high as 3,900 points, guys. It is a Christmas rally scenario after creating this double bottom scenario on, at the 3,800 points. If you do take a look at the S&P 500, it's funny because it hasn't created this double bottom, swing failure on the 4 hourly on the ES futures. But it's a failed auction, basically. It's not a swing failure, but it's a massive, failed auction right there. And, we are likely, there's a high possibility that this high is going to be claimed in the next coming hours before the market closes. And it might close at this range. And everybody's going to be like, hey, what is this? Is this bullish? Is this bearish? We just closed that resistance. And that is probably what's going to give Bitcoin the power to finally get that move up above 17,100. Sebi finally managed to get into the stream. Stream between every day. Yeah, I'm streaming in between 2 and 4 o'clock usually Central European time. Yes, this is true. 200k Bitcoin, says Anacho with a clown face. Yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon, unfortunately. Oh my god, everything's breaking out, Andy. Yes, it will, Andy. We are breaking from inverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin. Pump is starting now. Inverse head and shoulders. I can see some kind of inverse head and shoulder here. Very, very dodgy one, right? Is this what you're on about? Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. No more 3,700 by Friday, says Horace. Hey, markets change every single day, man. So yeah, it is what it is. You need to take action. I really think that the S&P 500 could have seen it, but it's getting a little bit of support. So it's not going to be by Friday. We're just going to consolidate, have another attempt here. If we do hit this level and consolidate, I might enter another short. Shorting here and shorting here, but overall taking those profits. So yeah, I am looking for lower, but what can I say? If we are getting supported from some levels, it is what it is. Markets change every single day. I can say something today and maybe change it tomorrow, but the reason why is because the market has had, not enough power, not enough volume. So you need to adapt to what is happening in the market. That's not a head and shoulders, says Teherzan. Yeah, like I said, it's a very dodgy one. I wouldn't see this as an inverse head and shoulder. No. What about diamond pattern? Yeah, it's curious. It's not the best looking diamond pattern, but you could arguably discuss it is. Because you do have these higher highs on the price action. You have this and this low right there. There's all different sorts of diamond patterns, okay? Because, there's a lot of people saying, yeah, but it didn't touch it here. It should have more touches. No, there's all sorts of diamond patterns. You could have a small just touch here, and no touch on the trend lines and then spike up. There's all sorts of diamond patterns. There's about, all sorts. I think there's about 3 or 4. But I mean, you could arguably discuss, yes. Or it would be nice to see a nice big breakout from this zone. But overall, if you're going to use this as entertainment purposes, this is a bottom signal as well. And then guess what? This movement to the upside projected move from this fancy pattern, it is round about 17,300 as well. So it, you know, everything makes sense that we could get that leg up there. You know, with you know, the theory that I told you by Elliott Wave, you know, the Elliott Wave theory, having that push up. And this is going to be that major level for shorting. Okay, I'm going to be very, very patient to see that reaction. It's a shame because it's Friday. We're probably going to, if we're lucky, we might have that leg up above the 17,100 range, right? Get that leg up in the next coming hours before the market closes. Because if the market closes and we're still in this zone, I think it's just going to be potentially boring price action to the downside, or maybe slightly to the upside. I don't think we're going to see much volatility, guys, you know, tomorrow and Sunday being Christmas on Bitcoin. Even though it's a 24/7 market, we're not going to see much going on, I think. Right, so let's can you take a look at Ocean for a potential short? Yeah. Let's take a look at Seb is a diamond in my eyes. Yeah, he's definitely a diamond pattern. Happy Friday, everyone. Let's take a look at Ocean. All right, let's take a look at Ocean. Inverse head and shoulder on the daily chart, I see here. And I'll take a look at Ocean. A lot of influencers are sharing this diamond pattern. Well, yeah, diamond pattern is a reversal pattern most of the times. If you have this kind of formation, you know, like a diamond where you have higher highs inside of the range, lower lows and higher lows and lower highs, it is a reversal. The most important levels are the low and the high from the center of the pattern, and it's where you need to find most of the volume. So most of the volume needs to be, you know, inside of this range, you know, from the center part. And, you know, this is what usually happens, right? You do have that center volume, okay, big volume on the movement down, big volume on the movement high. So look at the rest of the volume, right? Where are the highest volumes? They are in the center. They are at the lows and they are at the high. So it's usually a reversal pattern. It's not always a reversal pattern. It has higher probability. So if you're coming from a very aggressive downtrend, you are likely to, after this formation, get a leg up. Of course, if it's on the top of a major uptrend and you start having this formation, diamond pattern, then of course it is usually a reversal pattern when you're going to get that corrective move. There's not much to it. It's not an easy pattern to trade. It's not a tradable pattern in my opinion. It's just to give you a little bit more confidence. So I'm in a long position from this low, you know. After this formation, you know, I could have a little bit more confidence that this is probably going to get that leg up with higher probability. So let's take a look at Ocean Protocol now. 1 second. Inverse head and shoulder on the daily. Wow. I mean, I cannot see any kind of inverse head and shoulder on the daily. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. I got my dog scratching on the door. Let's take a look at Ocean right away. What's going on with Ocean? Ocean Protocol. We've got a few things here from old analysis. Let's take a look at Ocean Protocol, see what's going on. I actually have some of this crypto in my portfolio, something like 1 or 2%. Still got some of this crypto. It's one of my holdings. Yeah, what can I say about this? Slightly lower lows right there. it's kind of in a descending channel scenario. Where you got these higher highs and higher lows right there. What can I say about this chart? I mean, this is the reason why I don't, analyze altcoins, and I do analyze them for the live streams, but they're just very, very volatile. I wouldn't trade an altcoin like this. I just can't trade them. I want to trade something that is good for my risk management. This is too volatile. Not much I can say. So it's basically in a downtrend here, looking at the 4 hourly for the last few months. And what else could I say about this? Is it going to pump? It's facing here a resistance zone. It's below the point of control. Very, very unpredictable crypto right now. Yeah, to see what happens. Yeah, what can I say about this crypto? It's probably just going to create a little bit of volatility at this range for a long time. Immediate short term. Look at these wicks. Yeah, I want to stay away from trading this. If we go to the basics, it is facing a short-term resistance zone because it has broken structure right there from higher lows. So it broke structure from higher lows. This is potentially likely going to be a lower high on Ocean Protocol, and we're likely going to come down to test these lows. Very, very, very likely that this will happen on Ocean. But yeah, I'm probably going to short this. And then I'm going to get a wick here to the upside. So this is why I want to stay away from these altcoins with high volatility. 5 billion short liquidations around 17,300. Hey Randy, that is good news. Yeah, that is good news. So hopefully those longs are going to pay off. Let's see if we do not. I'm going to say we, because I think, there were some people longing. I did see it on the Telegram group. There were some people longing at 16,600 range. There were some people longing at that range. Best thing you could do, protect position. See if we do have that leg up. If that leg up happens in the coming hours, it's take profit time in between 17,200, 17,400. In that range, it's take profit time. If not, stopped out, break even, we'll move to the next trade. BTC Gartley pattern. Give me some coordinates here, because I don't see a Gartley. This did look quite nice for a Gartley pattern here, a bullish Gartley pattern, but we just hit the 618 and got a massive bounce. From this low to this high to this low, it's pretty good. Well, no, it couldn't be this low. This couldn't be a low, because you created another low here. Yeah, there's no. I was taking a look at this yesterday, but this is definitely not a Gartley pattern. You created a low right there, so it's not valid. And you were hitting the 618 anyway. So from this pump over here, we hit the 618 fib range, just to the exact dollar right there. 618 Fibonacci. Absolutely insane how the 618 fib level, just to the cent, you could almost discuss, to the dollar right there, from the low to the high. Bang. Point of control from the volume traded the last few weeks as well. It's a strong level. This is why this was a longing level. It's just such a strong level here. That point of control from the volume traded here in November, part of December, is right over there. So this move down was a must long. It was a must long. Who let the dogs out? Yes, the dog's scratching the dog. The dog's scratching the door, so he wants to go out. Dogs want to go out. Michael says DeFi money. DeFi money makes a falling wedge. Can you look at it, Andy? DeFi money. Wow. Let's take a look at this crypto. Let's try and avoid some altcoins, guys. But anyway, I'll take a look because I want to take a look at this for the community. What is this? Wow. Look at this. This is absolutely insane. Wow. Let's try and trade this right now. How can I do some analysis? DeFi chain. My goodness. What is this? DeFi chain is falling as having a falling wedge. What the heck is this? Look at this. There's hardly any liquidity. The candles don't even, can't get into an agreement to see if it's going up or down. Holy crap. Or is it like a massive wedge in the higher time frames? Oh, it seems like, well, I have taken a look at this chart. I got something here. There is something here, but yeah, well, it was a bit more liquid here. It seems like they've taken all the money, so there's no money. Oh yeah, this is a massive, yeah. It used to be very, very liquid by the looks of things when it was at $3-4. But are you referring to this as a descending wedge? Yeah, I think this is just going to go flat for a long time. It's going to go flat. This is the kind of, we are going to start arriving in this cycle at the moment where it's just going to be looking like it's dead. We're going to have that moment in 2023 where most of the cryptos are just going to be look like they are dead, and this is going to be the best moment to accumulate. I don't see. It's very unlikely that this is going to have a massive, rocket move to the upside. It's just going to be looking like it's dead, and if you believe in this project, it will be the best moment. When we have a crypto bull cycle, it's going to be, most of the cryptos are going to pump, right? But yeah, short term, I cannot do any analysis on this. Sorry about that, but there's no analysis to do on this. When you took a look at the 1 hourly time frame and zoom in, you're like, what? What can I do here for analysis to take a look at opportunities? There's just no. Zooming out on the daily, like, yeah, this could have a consolidation here, then a move up. But it's just going to be looking boring, I think, in the next coming months. Not much to add there. That chart has bullish bearish divergence on the 4 hourly. I got someone here saying, Andy, vamos a las barras de Santa Ponsa. Kevin, who's this? Kevin? All right, Kevin. I know who he is. Do you think the next bull run will be as big as it was the last time with the pandemic and all the money printing? 2023, the Federal Reserve is not going to lower interest rates. They are not going to put any more interest rates. I mean, they're going to lower it down to 25 basis points round about February to have about 5% interest rate approximately. And they're not going to bring it down the entire 2023. So 2023 is going to be a very illiquid. There's going to be a very illiquid dollar. It's going to be very hard to, get loans. There's not going to be that much dollars in circulation. All of that money printing, is already spent from COVID 2020 and 2021. Yeah, right now it's tighting. We got a tight economy in 2023. So this is why it's going to be a very, very boring, 2023, in my opinion. We're going to see a bit of volatility up and down. But overall, till they do not lower interest rates in 2024 or 2025, when they do get close to get inflation down to 3%, they say they want to get it down to 2%. I think this is going to be a bit of a mission. I think they'll be happy to lower it down to around about 3-4% and then maybe start lowering interest rates. This is the moment where people are going to start investing again, and I would assume maybe 2024, 2025. So, yeah. Tu español no está nada mal. Sí, vivo en España. Soy español. Inverted head and shoulder on the weekly, Andy. Yeah, I don't think so. Inverted head and shoulder on the weekly. Is it like a massive inverted head and shoulder on the weekly time frame? I mean, I see... if you see that neckline here at $25,000, right? Can this be the start of an inverted head and shoulder? We need a little bit of more signs, right? I know I can see what people are saying here. I want to focus more on the short term, try and make as many gains and accumulate as much Bitcoin for the next cycle in the coming years, because if I'm going to speculate that this is an inverse head and shoulder formation, right, and we are going to go up in the next coming months, looking at the weekly chart to 25k, and then get another rejection here, and then by the summer of 2023 start recovering and breaking here. That's just it's still very, very speculative, this massive inverse head and shoulder on the weekly. I mean, come on, this is not something to look at. It's something to get hope. It's a good something to get a bit of hope here. Not gonna lie, but overall, it's not something I would rely on in the short term. Wow, Bitcoin has just been so boring today. Been so boring. Let's see if we can manage to get that pump once and for all, so we can get into a better shorting opportunity. Come on, there is liquidity up there. There is liquidity. Grab that liquidity and then come down. We'll come down with you from 17.3, 17.4. It's very, very boring. Very, very boring, guys. I'm really sorry. I mean, I could not move the market, but if I were going to move it, I would move it up. If I were a market maker, I think most of the people think that this is going to be bearish. This is a bearish formation, round formation. It's getting exhausted, and we're going to come down here to test the lows and even break it. I would assume that we're going to get that move up first for that liquidity grab. That would be sweet. Please share Telegram group. It is down below in the description. If you scroll down in the description, we have our socials here. We have the Telegram, we got Twitter, we have the Telegram alerts. If you don't want to join the Telegram group, you have the alerts when I post a video and different other stuff. You got TikTok here. We're not very active on TikTok, but yeah, we got the Telegram group down below in the description. You got also the insane bonuses, of course, from the platforms that I use, guys. Bybit and PrimeXBT. Bybit, you get 7% added to your deposit. You want to trade the stock market, Forex, oil, gold, natural gas by using crypto as collateral, such as stablecoins, USDT or USDC, if you wish. I use Bitcoin because I want to accumulate Bitcoin. You can use stablecoins if you want. And yeah, this is absolutely incredible. It's one of my favorite ones to trade stock market using crypto. So, and of course, Bybit is the one for, cryptocurrency, because the fees are so cheap here. This is my favorite one. And yeah, you got insane bonuses down below, guys. $30,000 can be claimed at the rewards hub. You need to follow the steps to claim $30,000. You cannot deposit $10 and they're going to give you $30,000, all right? You have some deposit requests, all right, to get up to $30,000. But PrimeXBT is 7% added to the deposit. Of course, this is another way to support the channel. It's an affiliate link, but it's the platforms that I use almost every single day for my trading. So, yep. Beagle divergence on the 1 hourly, yes. I gotta go and walk my beagle, my dog. Sup, my man, appreciate your lives, bro. HA, yeah, today's been a little bit of a boring one, guys. I'm still expecting that move up. But most importantly is, if my analysis is wrong, will I lose money? And the answer is no. That long position is protected at the 16,650 range. And also, yeah, not much to say more. You know, I'm still expecting that push up could happen before the end of the day. If it doesn't, if stock market closes and it doesn't push up to 3,900 points, then it's going to be boring. I might just be closing the short and just wait to see what happens. We're probably going to have a boring weekend, Saturday. What would be good is having that leg up today. If that does happen, then we can have that boring price action here on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then it's going to be good. Then it will be good. Then let's, let that price action be boring after the move up, guys, because this is the moment that we want that boring price action. We want that consolidation. And this is the moment, I'll be making a live stream, of course, tomorrow or Sunday to see what happens. But yeah, not much to say. Boring price action. Not much to say here, guys, with Bitcoin. Just having a little bit of volatility up and down. But yeah, it's very likely to get that move up, guys. Very, very likely. Not much I can add. Not much. So boring. We're at the resistance. It wants to break the daily, wants to break the value area high. It wants to go to another zone. We've had the week here in this zone. It's time to go to another zone. It's time to go to another zone. And Bitcoin's ready to get away from this zone in between 16.5 and 16.9K and start going up to another zone. Your TA is one of the best. Thanks very lot, mate. Thanks a lot, mate, says Azad. Hey, you're very welcome. Oh, I looked at the wrong chart about DeFi money. This one makes a falling wedge. Okay. YFII. Okay. Sorry. DeFi. Okay. Sorry. This is a wrong chart then. It's YFII. US dollar. Okay. This is the one. DeFi money. Okay. It was the wrong one. Whoa, it's got some volatility, a little bit of pump and dump here. We got a bit of a pump and dump situation. We got to stay cautious trading these. Let's see if we do have another chart here with falling wedge scenario. That is, I guess, in the very lower time frames, 4 hourly. I get you here. I get you. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's been a bit of... It doesn't look bad, but wow, stay cautious. This is a bit of a pump and dump coin. Stay cautious with this one. Yeah, is this? Yeah, what's this one here? DeFi money. DeFi chain, DeFi money. YFII. 370, so it's a mid-low cap cryptocurrency. Stay cautious with this one. What a pump and dump. Yeah, I mean, I could blindly guess that this is a descending wedge, looking at the probabilities, and it's flattening out here a little bit, and it might have a pop, but yeah, I mean, how can you? Yeah, it is possible that it could pump. It is possible. So yeah. Natalie smiles more. Hey, I'm a bit tired today. I'm actually, I haven't slept that well, so it's been a boring live stream. It's been boring price action on Bitcoin. But hey, what can I say? Overall, if we have that leg up, I'm just going to go back to this video the next day and say, guys, it was very much very technical move. And yeah, well, that's basically it. Not much to say. It's Christmas, guys. Make sure to have a very fantastic Christmas with your family. I will be still be doing videos, of course, live streams. I'm going skiing on the 27th, so I'll be doing some videos on the skiing slopes. You're probably not going to be interested in that. I won't be doing any of that. I will try and do some of that crazy technical analysis on the phone, guys, crypto style. What do you think about that? Should I do? I will be doing some videos because obviously in the room I'll be waking up early, doing a little bit of analysis. I'll try and do a video update to give you my personal opinion on what's happening. But should I do crypto style videos on technical analysis? The poll here has almost 400 votes, and it says, will Bitcoin pump in the coming hours? We got 53% of people saying yes, 47% of people saying no. Wow, it's a 50-50 game here. We've got a lot of bulls and bears here in the comment section. Got a lot of followers that think that we're going to drop. We're not going to get the pump. You wait and see how that pump is going to blow your socks off in the next coming hours. But let's start another poll here. Should I do? People are leaving the stream already. They're bored. People are bored. Let me just start another poll here. Should I do analysis on the phone when skiing? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. Crypto style. Let me know in the poll. People getting bored. People are leaving. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. There's not much to talk about. It's Christmas. We all. Yeah, Pac-Man, you're damn right. You're damn right. Should I long now? Says Game Gab. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. The level to long. I mean, yeah, we could. I think we're gonna pump, guys. I'm sticking to this analysis. Everything points out, I've done a thorough analysis. I don't care what everybody else thinks. And, I'm sticking to my things and I'm just sharing it here on YouTube. But obviously, this was the level to long, right? When I'm talking about this scenario, where do you think is the best level to long if I'm talking about this potential scenario? Obviously it's that B point. It's that B point round about $16,600. This is where I entered at that exact same level. This is this level over here from that ABC correction. What if, the possibility of this ABC, losing momentum and finally being a flat ABC, it's possible as well, okay? It is very, very possible as well. So, obviously, this is not a level to long. You want to long here and you want to protect position. You have that move up. Wow, phenomenal. You made an insane movement here of gains. But yeah, what happens if it fails? We're at resistance, okay? We've got to remember that we're at resistance, So long in here is not a smart thing to do. If you miss this long, wait for the next move. You're going to get another opportunity here for a potential short, okay, and for the next coming days. This is the value area high from this trading range. It's the daily level. It's at resistance, which I do think it's going to be broken, but it's not a good level to long, because if it fails miserably, then yeah, you're going to get stopped out, liquidated, or or whatever. No phone analysis. The learning that you give is gold. Yes. Oh, I've actually got, out of 90 votes, I've actually got 64% of people saying yes. Don't worry, I will be doing my videos and analysis on Bitcoin and sometimes stock market, S&P. There won't be much movement, I think, during the holidays, but overall, I will be doing the analysis and talking about situations on the laptop. But I will be doing one of those videos, like friendly video, right? Showing you a bit of, I'm out, I'm also human. I'm not stuck here always. I'll be going skiing, and I want to do a video and just show you a little bit of my, where I'm at, You know, say hello to everyone. Hopefully you will be enjoying the Christmas holidays and just being a little bit more human, right? And not too technical like a machine here every single day. Do a little bit of a friendly video for the community. So we've got 63% of people saying yes. There is some people saying no, don't do videos like that. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up, okay? Make sure to stay safe with your trading. Let's see what happens. Price is looking boring, exhausted. I think, you know, that leg up on the stock market is potentially likely to 3,900. Let's see what happens. I'm protected on both positions. Short on stock market, took profits. Long on Bitcoin here, position protected. Anything could happen. Overall, whatever happens, not losing money. Capital is protected, guys, and this is what we want to also talk about here on the live streams. Risk management is the number one thing on trading. It's not all about making gains, guys. It's not all about making gains. It's about protecting your capital and protecting those gains that you make. Thank you, everyone. Make sure to enjoy your Christmas holidays, and I will see you in the next video.